And looks like we are live. All right. Hey there, comic fam. Bullseye Bob here. Welcome to Everything Comics. And hey, I haven't done a live stream for a while. Matter of fact, I haven't done like a lot of things for a while. So welcome. Appreciate you guys being here. And I dropped my first video in 6 months yesterday, which was a lot of fun. If you haven't checked it out, it's a conversation about Driz Dorden. I really had a lot of fun filming that, and I just needed to get that first video out. It's been 6 months. I don't think I felt like rusty or anything like that, but I definitely started to procrastinate. All the things that go through your head, and so all that stuff should be behind me. But when you haven't put a video out for a while, kind of that kind of stuff kind of creeps back. So it was good. Just had to get it out, and I was glad that I did. I had a lot of fun filming it. Had a lot of fun, putting it together. And you know me, if I get to talk passionately about the things that I love, man, I have a great time. So hope you guys enjoyed it. And but I thought it was pretty cool to just finally get a video out. So but hey, I like I said, I wanted to hop on and do a just an update on where I'm at, where I've been, where we're going with the channel. And so that's kind of what we're going to do tonight, is just talk about those type of things. And then we'll wrap it up, and you guys can go enjoy your summer day. So really appreciate you guys stopping by. Or for those of you who are watching maybe later, thank you very much. If you are new to the channel, do me a favor. If you like the video or anything else that you see, hit the like button. Think about subscribing. I'd really appreciate that. It does help the channel. I haven't been putting out content for a while, so like all the metrics for this channel are probably just gone right now, but that's okay. I'm going to have fun just building it back up, and just hanging out with you guys, and just putting out content as it comes up, and just have fun. And so just looking forward to that. And but bottom line is that after being 6 months off, I got ideas, like I always do. And so things change, and that probably not going to change too much, but definitely want to do some things different this time around. And so we go from there. But I'm just going to check in with the chat here, see who's here so far, and then we'll kind of get into some things. So looks like first one in was my good buddy, Mr. Bueller himself, out there on the road in the comic van, living his best life. Thank you so much for popping in today. Appreciate you, buddy. And I know you're not going to be home for a couple months, but we're all looking forward to having you back and having some coffee with you. So awesome stuff. And then we got my good friend TM Nerdy. Happy new comic book day to you too, buddy. And snooch to the booch, my friend. Always good to see TM. And we got Mr. Nova69. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. And then we got Woody. How's it going, Woody? Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Got your friend request on Facebook in the last couple of days. And so thank you. Proud to have you as a friend over there. I don't do too much on Facebook. I do most of the stuff on YouTube and Instagram. Facebook I use predominantly for, my family, and then a lot of the ministry stuff that I do. That's a way for guys to contact me. So I don't do too much on Facebook, but I do every once in a while for select people. I will accept the friend request, but I don't do too much of that. So, but TM says, hit the thumbs up. Yeah, I appreciate that, buddy. Cool deal. Let's see. We're all nerdy here. There we go. See, hey, Woodies. And look at this man coming in with the super chat. Let's get the party started. Wiggle, wiggle. Come on, yo. If you guys don't know, Bueller has this clip of me like settling myself in a chair, and he looped the clip and put music to it. And we used to laugh about this thing so often. So he's, I know the wiggle he's talking about. But anyway, thank you very much, bud. I appreciate that. I'm going to use that to get me a cup of coffee tomorrow morning. Let's see. We got Woody greeting everybody here. And then what he says, absolutely proud to have you as a friend, brother. Come on, man. Appreciate that. So just kind of want to get into where I've been, man. I mean, it's obviously been a while. Right now, from where I am doing this live stream, I am in what used to be Bueller's house. My good friend Bueller, as you know, he basically packed up everything, sold off a bunch of stuff, and then, left the house behind and went on the road to live the comic book van life and to travel the country and to basically go to every comic shop in America and just explore the country. And it's been an absolute joy to watch. I'm living vicariously through my brother. And man, he has been to some absolutely beautiful places. And man, half the time I'm sitting there and I'm just so envious because it'd be so cool to be some of the places that he's been to. And he had this dream, and he really is living the life that he set out to live. And it's amazing to watch. So my hat's off to you, brother. And but in doing so, he didn't own the house. The house was actually owned by his mother and another family member. And, I just have to tell you guys, this house, it's a manufactured home. It used to belong to his grandmother. It's amazing. And it's amazing because of one beautiful reason. And that's that his family gave me this house at a price that was just outrageous. And I'm so grateful to his mom and his sister and everything that they did, helping to, secure the purchase of this house and all the work that went into it. And I really did. Can you guys see me? I think my internet's starting to go a little wonky there, which hasn't happened. Let's see. Just guys, just put a comment. Just make sure that everybody can see me and that we're rolling here. This is my first live stream, and I don't want to. Yeah, it looks like I did freeze. Okay, so we're all good right now. Very cool. All right, and so Bueller ended up going homeless, but his family gave me an amazing deal. And so that's basically what happened. My wife and I bought this house, and we are now fully moved in. And it's actually been a really long road to get here. And it was a lot of ups and downs, and it was a huge roller coaster ride. And not because, not anybody's fault or anything like that. It just the things that happen when you buy a house, and some of the things, because it's a manufactured home, were a little more difficult, and a little there was a lot more to go into, traversing some of the things that need to happen so that you can actually finance one of these things. Because a lot of companies don't finance on homes like this. And but we got it done, and we finally moved in, and it was, like I said, a huge long road, but we are so grateful. We are so happy. And everything that we've been doing, we've been taking our time. And half the time when my wife and I pass each other in the hallway, we have this smile that's between us, like, this is our place. We finally got our own place, and it's been a lot of fun. So I'll tell you guys some of the things that went into the roller coaster ride, but that's one of the reasons why I took the time off. It just the stress of it, and I was already stressed out from my job. Supply chain right now it's just difficult all the way across the board, and with my health issues, it was starting to make me tank, and I needed to pull back from a lot of things, just for my well-being. And so it was I'm glad that I did, because if I wouldn't have, I probably would have drove myself into the ground. But that's mainly the reason why I've taken the break. I just had to put some things on the back burner. Comics, as much as I love them, they weren't in the forefront of my mind. It was like this, because from one day to the next, this house was going to happen, and then it wasn't, and then it was going to happen, and then it wasn't. And so it just became really stressful, and I needed to do something to make sure that my well-being was okay. So that was the main reason for the break. And we'll get into some more of that. Looks we got some more people that have popped into the chat. Just want to make sure I'm saying hello. We got here. That's right. Bueller's homeless. Hey, sleepy readers there. How you doing, Damien? Good to see you. Let's see here. Mr. Robert, Mr. G-Man. How you doing, brother? Love you much. Got your message today. I really appreciate that. And I'm jealous. Bueller's out there hanging out with Robert the G-Man himself. And, I wish I could be there to give that brother a hug too. So, but all the pictures have been great seeing you guys together. So I'm happy that that's happening. Let's see. Okay. So there's the froze up messages, people just saying hi. Okay. Everybody's just talking to each other. Probably not listening to me because I got nothing to say, right? Let's see. And then of course, Bueller's got to remind me every time I see him, remember, I've been naked in every room in that house, and now I bet so is Bob. Well, I'm not going to say anything, but oh man, you guys kill me. Let's see, Bueller, he is here with the G-Man home. Come on, Mr. Let's see. Damien says, the best way to relieve stress is a nude live haul video. You can't see me from the waist down, so you never know, man. Because I have to turn the air conditioning, because the air conditioning gets, kind of loud. So I got to turn it off. Otherwise you guys would get drowned out on the sound on the video. So, you got to come up with creative ways to cool yourself down, right? All right. Cool deal. We got Clayton J. How you doing, my friend? Thank you for popping in. And let's see here. Clayton J said, glad to make a live stream. Missed the last one, but it was awesome. I love the Shinokage talk. Yeah. Getting all the stuff from Neil back east for the Shinokage. That was a great haul and an incredible gift. So it looks like most everything inside of the chat is everybody just saying hi to each other, which is really cool. So let's get on with what was going on. So number of things that was happening with my health. Really, the pandemic was not a good thing for me. I became very sedentary. I was not in a good living situation. My father-in-law, he has early onset dementia. And if you ever have a family member that deals with something like that, it can be highly stressful. I love my father-in-law so much, but he just took a lot of extra care, and there's just something, but with all that was going on, the dynamics of what was going on inside of, taking care of him, and episodes that would happen, just added to the stress and stuff. So the living situation wasn't good. And then the pandemic, hitting, didn't make me sedentary, but I was very sedentary for a very long time. And that did a lot of bad things to my body. I just became very hard to stand up, just to walk across the room. I mean, there were times that I was in so much pain that I didn't even want to get up. And so my back has been, I had injuries from when I was younger, very bad injuries. And those have been exacerbated to the point that I am now going through a number of things to try to get, the help that I need, because my health just wasn't doing well at all. I know that's kind of a broad explanation. There's more that goes to it. I've had a number of surgeries over the last 5 or 6 years that really lent to, just a lot of things happening to my body that, a lot of people don't recover from these things. And the pandemic on top of it just was not a good thing. It just wasn't a good combination for me. And I just kept getting worse and worse and worse. And so that was, another part of the reason for, taking as long of a break as I did. Where I'm at right now, most of you don't know this, but since June 21st, I have been on medical leave from work. My doctor finally came to a point where she said, you need to take a break from everything. And so I have basically for the last, since June 21st, I have been going to more specialists than I've ever been in my life. Right now, I'm going to my primary care doctor. I'm seeing a therapist because I started dealing with some severe depression in all of this. I am working with a behavioral therapist to start looking at, different way of doing things, to get me into habits that are, going to be beneficial going forward now that I'm in a new living situation. And based upon where my body is at, I need to look at things differently and start to do things differently. So a behavioral therapist, working with a pain specialist, which has been amazing. And then I am also working with a gastrointestinal specialist. You guys, I think I've mentioned before, I had diverticulitis. And that's another issue besides my back. So that it's either one or the other that's, that usually flares up and, knocks me down. And so I'm seeing a gastrointestinal specialist. I'm working with a physical therapist, which is really cool. They've given me exercises that even some of them, when they hurt, the type of pain that they're causing is a good thing, because I'm starting to use areas that haven't been used for a while, and those kind of need to be invigorated so that I start building up muscle in a way that my whole core is where it needs to be. So whether I experience pain or not, the whole thing with me right now is consistency over a period of time as I build up, so that I can start doing more and more things. So I'm going through like all these different specialists while I've been taking this time off, and really trying to take advantage of everything that I can through my insurance to get myself to where I need to be. My wife is loving this. She is so optimistic and hopeful. She's been really concerned. Like I said, my primary care physician got really concerned. And right now, I met with the Portland Comics crew this last Saturday. It was really cool seeing the guys. And I was telling them that right now I feel I'm motivated, and I feel more optimistic than I have for a while. So all this stuff that I'm doing is a really good thing. So I'm going to continue to do it. I did have a minor setback. I was supposed to return to work next Monday on the 8th. And I met with my primary care physician yesterday. And she basically told me that she's not comfortable with where I'm at. It's not a setback, but I'm just not where she wants me to be before she signs off me going back to work. So I am not going to be going back until the 22nd now. And, but that has caused a couple of things that were unforeseen. So stay tuned. I'm probably going to be doing a sale because my short-term disability is not going to be able to cover me for the next 3 to 4 weeks. And I can't afford to lose 40% of my paycheck during that time. So as much as I don't want to sell things, I definitely I'm going to have to, and that's just all that it is. That it is what it is. So stay tuned. If you see me post stuff on Instagram, if you see something you like, just make an offer on it, and I'll work with you. But I really need to supplement that income that I'm going to be losing over the next 3 paychecks. And so, because this paycheck was already going to, this next one I'm getting was already going to be 40% less. I can't have 2 more the same way. So I'm going to be selling some stuff, guys. That's just all there is to it. But this is all good things. I'm not worried about it. I'm really happy with what I'm doing health-wise. I think it's really good that, I have a team of specialists that I'm working with, and they're all communicating with each other, and they're really getting me to where I need to be. So when I go back to work, I'll have a new living situation that I'm in. I will have worked on myself both mentally and physically, and I'm optimistic for the next 6-7 months and what's going to be happening as I build myself back to where I need to be. And Bullseye Bob will be, how he should be going forward, so that I can walk the cons and buy the comics and rule the world. Come on, man. But I'm I'm optimistic. That's all I'm trying to say. So let's see. We got some more people that have popped in. Let's see. There we go. Bueller, get up and fix it, Bob. Absolutely, my friend. Let's see here. See what he says. God will take care of you, brother. Keep your faith. Absolutely. That's one of the things that has been an absolute blessing is I got some people that have been calling me in the morning. I've been praying with them. And, I haven't had that for a while, from the pandemic. A lot of, routines that I was in before kind of fell to the wayside, and having that morning prayer time once a week going in with the other people on staff at the church, that's something that's not happening anymore. So it's been really cool to have some really cool brothers that have called me up in the morning. We just pray together, and we're praying over the situation and just putting it in God's hands. And it's been awesome. That's been something that's really touching me in my soul and uplifting me. And I need all the encouragement that I can get right now. So Clayton J says, hey, TM to everyone. Glad you're getting help, Bob. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, that's what it's about. TM Nerdy says, glad you're taking care of yourself. Thanks, my man. Jorm says, hey, Jorm, how's it going, man? I haven't seen you. I think I haven't seen you for a couple of weeks, man. I didn't see you at the Rock and Robbie this last weekend. You were probably there, but I was in and out. Let's see. DC Patrol, how you doing? He said, woohoo, welcome back. Got to go eat now. I'll catch you on the replay. Okay, man, thanks. Let's see. G-Man says, makes good therapy to brother. Nice to see you back at it. Absolutely. I'm also seeing a nutritionist. That's another thing. And making small incremental changes there. And, not trying to do this big, complete change and, overnight. It's just small incremental changes, just being better today than I was yesterday. And that's kind of what it's all about. So it's been pretty cool. What he says, they fired me from my job because they couldn't accommodate me due to my health issues. Oh, that sucks, dude. Been off for 1.5 years now. It'll all work out, brother. God, family, friends. Wow, really sorry about that. Yeah, I don't know what it means that they couldn't accommodate you. Maybe, for me, I have to sit, a certain way. I can't walk long distances. And my work has been really gracious, because I started going in basically for half a week just before the medical leave started. So they were really cool in making sure that they were accommodating me. So I'm very grateful for that. But sorry, man, that really sucks. 1.5 years. I hope it's all working out for you financially, and I'm sad that you have to go through that, my friend. Biggie Shack is here. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. You guys check out Biggie Shack's channel. Watch him on Instagram as well. This guy collects some bangers, and he will show you how to grind. That's the one thing. People out there don't know how to grind anymore, and he can grind it out, and you can learn a lot from this guy. So good to see you, my friend. Let's see. Comaverse, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you very much. Bueller. Let's see. No more sad Bob. No more sad Bob anymore, buddy. Let's see here. Nova, man. Thank you very much. Appreciate that, brother. That's so gracious of you. I really appreciate that very much. I can use all the help I can get right now. I just need to make it through this this next month, and everything will be good. So there we go. And we got, just want to make sure I don't miss anybody. We got Darth Luke. I haven't seen you for a while. How you doing, my friend? He says, hello from Eastern Canada. Bob, great to see you on the air. You're looking and sounding great. Rule the world. Love it. Come on. Let's see here. It's Two Gun. Pew pew. How's it going, buddy? Thank you for stopping in. I'm here now. Now you can start the show. Absolutely. I had to keep drinking this water. This new medication that they've got me on for my appetite. It makes my mouth really dry. So I got to make sure I'm keeping drinking the water. Let's see. Jarm says, one thing about B-Bob is he has faith and it's strong. Thank you, my friend. That's one of the things that I can definitely boast in, is that my faith is strong. My physical well-being may be weak right now. And, some of the things that are going on mentally have, brought me down a bit, but my faith is intact and it's definitely strong. And I boast in God. If I boast in anything, I'll boast in God, and I'm okay with that. Nova says, Bob's faith is strong and his foo is strong. That's right. You guys, that's one of the things that I had a really good friend of mine, and we used to be really into the Kung Fu movies. And Kung Fu isn't about martial arts and fighting. It's basically about the mastery of something. And that's what Kung Fu is. It's setting yourself to master the art. And in most cases, inside of China, of course, where that word originated, it was associated more with fighting than anything else. But if you set yourself to master something, like my, doing the coloring that I do, if I do 1,000 pages, over the next year, I will become better and better and better. And that is basically the art of Kung Fu. And so, how's your Fu? That's the question I want to ask you today. We used to go back and forth with each other and we ask each other, how's the Fu? If you're not setting yourself to master something, then get to it. Come on. Biggie Shack said, watch Ip Man 1 and 2. Good flicks. Yeah, Donnie Yen is amazing in those. And the writing is really good on those movies too. So I really love that franchise. Let's see here. Nick, how's it going, Nick? Hit that thumbs up and support Bob. Thank you very much, my friend. I haven't seen you for a while, Nick. Hope you've been well. Let's see. Bueller says, Bob, I really love you, buddy. Remember the good old days at the hotel with the hookers? Dude, if somebody was to walk into that conversation, especially somebody from like my church or something like that, they'd be like, what the hell? So let me explain that one, guys. I booked us a hotel for Washington State SummerCon, got us a great price. It was basically a remodeled hotel. It was nice and everything. But then we kind of found out why I got such a great price. When we went up to our room, my wife and I, and there were hookers going up and down the hallways. And I guess on Bueller's floor, they were there too. And I was like, this is going to be an interesting con. So that's what that comment's all about. Remember the good old days. Dude, you kill me. Let's see. Biggie says, thanks, Bob. Still grinding. Little books into big. Absolutely, my friend. And, a lot of people don't realize you don't have to go out and buy big immediately or, get discouraged because you can't go out and buy that big book. But if you work it and you grind it, you can get that big book, and you don't have to, put out a lot of money. It's just, getting them deals, finding them deals, looking out for them deals, and being able to hit it at the right time. And if you guys watch Biggie, man, I venture to say he's one of the best. I mean, you can really learn a lot from watching his channel. It's pretty cool. Let's see. Two Gun says, where do you get your martial arts Kung Fu shirts? That's a great question. There's a website called 36 Styles, and I'm actually going to be working with them. One of the things I've talked to you guys about is I'm going to be doing Kung Fu movie reviews here on the channel. And you probably say, what does that have to do with comics? Well, Kung Fu movies, if you really watch them, they're the stuff that comic books are made from. I mean, the heroes, the powers, the training, you got the villains in the story. And this is the stuff that kind of, was forming, some of my kind of background on the literature that I was reading. And when I got into comics, it was like the same type of stuff that was going on. And I absolutely loved it. So as far as I'm concerned, Kung Fu movies, especially the ones from like 60s, 70s, and 80s, Shaw Brothers, period piece stuff, that's comic book stuff, yo. And so definitely that's one of the reasons why I'm going to be reviewing on the channel. Plus, I just love the stuff. So 36 Styles, I'm actually going to have a code that they're going to give me. So that anybody goes to their website, they'll be able to get a discount. They got shirts, they got prints. They got a really cool forum if you ever want to, do some research and find certain Kung Fu movies. And so I'm working with them. It's going to be pretty awesome. I'm starting to put my Kung Fu weapons up on the wall to get ready for that, because I got one wall that'll be dedicated to it. Kind of show you guys, kind of pan across the room. But if you look over here, you can see that I've got some of the weapons that I'm already starting to mount on the wall. I've got a few more. I got a few more weapons. Like I got the samurai sword, which is going to go up. That's going to be awesome. And then I have vintage posters like Lone Wolf and Cub. I got some vintage Shaw Brothers posters, so that'll go up there. And I'm just making a cool backdrop for doing the Kung Fu movie reviews. But anyway, 36 Styles. You can't go wrong. On Instagram, there's a guy named Kung Fu Bob. And Kung Fu Bob does a lot of DVD covers and prints. You can find his prints there on 36 Styles as well. An amazing artist. And matter of fact, this shirt right here, this was drawn by Kung Fu Bob. He, painted it. Probably shouldn't have got it in red, but that's, for Shogun Assassin, but amazing artwork over there. But once I start doing that, we'll have a pretty cool code for you guys to be able to get all the cool merch, Kung Fu and samurai centric. And one of the new things they're coming out with is cell phone covers. So that'll be cool too. But 36 Styles, man, that's where you want to go. Let's see here. We got unofficial geek. How's it going, man? He's all, hi, Bob, just coming in now. Is everything okay? Yeah, everything's fine. I've just got some things with my health that I've been dealing with. If you want to know about those things, just, catch it on the replay. But it's all good. This is things that need to happen. And my doctor was the one that finally said, you need to take a break and you need to work on you. So that's what I've been doing. And it's already paying dividends off. So it's all good, brother. Let's see here. We got, just make sure I don't miss anybody. We got Joram says, we were in and out on the Rock and Robbie Live. You were rearranging the studio or something. We come together to give strength and positivity to others in need. We are a miraculous community and there for each other. Absolutely, man. Well said. That's one of the things that I absolutely love about this community is I have met some of the most amazing people, and you guys absolutely rock. And I love you. And, I got to say that some of the things that I've seen happen in this community, people who are normal churchgoers can learn from you guys. The community and the things that you do for each other, that's the stuff of love and brotherly love. And you guys put it on display all the time. I'm proud of you. I love you. I'm glad to be a part of this community. And that's exactly the type of thing that sets me on fire. So Joram, well said, my man. Very cool. Let's see. Joram, Two Gun says, we have Robbie or other special guests when you do your martial arts reviews. Yeah, I got a couple people in mind. There's another guy that does martial arts reviews on another channel. I'm not going to mention his name yet. We'll be bringing him on. I'll be bringing Robbie on as a guest, Jason from Heroes to Icons. And I'll kind of rotate it. If anybody ever wants to be a part of that, let me know. And because I'm just going to rotate guests as we talk about kung fu movies and our love of them. And there's people out there that are aficionados that I don't even know about. So if that's something you'd like to be involved with, send me a message, and that's something we can get going. Let's see. Officially Unofficial Geek says, I have an awesome katana with the brass dragon handle. Love the weapons wall. Thanks, my man. It's a work in progress. I have other stuff. One of the things that I've been looking at, and it's going to be a while before I can buy it because I just don't have, the cash flow right now. But I saw the Monkey King staff, and I've got to have it. So at some point, I'm going to get that sucker, and that'll be awesome. But I need to get past all this stuff first. But yeah, the weapons wall's coming along. Let's see here. Hey, the Rogue Trader. What are up, my good buddy Bob? How's it going, my friend? You guys, I've been talking to the Rogue Trader yesterday, and going forward, we're definitely, he's, as far as I'm concerned, he'll always be a sponsor of the show, but we're going to be, announcing his services, and it's going to be awesome, you guys. He is the best. I'm telling you right now, he's the best when it comes to pressing and cleaning. I just got this bad boy recently. I got it for an amazing price, and it's probably the best copy that I've seen in the wild in a long time. I guarantee you it's about a 9.4 to a 9.6 candidate right now, and I'm going to send it to the Rogue Trader, have him press and clean it, and it's definitely going to be 9.6 to 9.8. I guarantee it, and happy to put it in his hands because he is that good. And so, yeah, but look at this, you guys. There is not a spine tick on that. It's got some very minor issues and you use a little cleaning. But I got that for an amazing price, and probably not going to be selling that. That's going to stay in my PC because that's one of the books that, the new Teen Titans, man, in the 80s, them and the X-Men were the two best books out. And so that brings back a lot of memories, but that's staying in my collection. Pretty cool. Hey, Robert, man, thank you so much. You always have family here, brother. I appreciate you. And yes, you are family, Robert. Love you, man. Thank you so much. It really touches me, you guys. But I really appreciate it, brother. Come on, man. Let's see. Sleep Reader says, all-time favorite Kung Fu comics. I don't think we've had the best of the best yet. I mean, there's been some amazing Kung Fu comics out there. I love Infinite Kung Fu by, I think, is the Kagan McLeod is the guy that put that out. I think that was amazing because it draws from all like the old Shaw Brothers stuff and puts, the story into a zombie apocalypse. I think that's probably one of my favorite, but there are some like out there that I just absolutely love. I think Shaolin Cowboy right now, even though it's not fully Kung Fu centric, absolutely love that right now. And that's some of my favorite stuff. But I mean, there are a number of them out there, but I would say that Infinite Kung Fu is the one that comes to mind as probably one of my favorite of all time for sure. I wasn't a huge Iron Fist fan. I always hated the costume. But I love the character Danny Rand and the concept of the Iron Fist, and then Master of Kung Fu Shang-Chi. That's another character that some of it was well done and some of it was not very well done, and I think they missed the boat on that. And I think they were just trying to hop into a genre that they really didn't think about, and they've done well with it. But if you really want to see how a Kung Fu comic should be done, you need to get Storm Riders. And there's not a lot of Storm Rider stuff out there that's done in English. Wing Ching Ma, Jason from Heroes to Icons, he's the one that turned me on to that series. That's how a Kung Fu comic should be done. The power sets that they use and the way Kung Fu is presented, it's amazing, absolutely amazing. I can't say that it's the greatest of all time because half of it, most of it, I can't even understand. But if you look at what's going on the page, that's how Kung Fu should be done. So I would say Storm Riders is one that if they ever translate, the whole thing, I think people will be blown away by it. So good stuff. Good question. Let's see here. Biggie Shack says, have you ever watched Ricky? I'm not sure who you're talking about there. But based upon that, I'm probably going to say no, because it's not ringing a bell, brother. Does he have a Kung Fu channel, or what does he do, brother? Let me know. It says here, I watch a lot, but we might have watched different movies. There are a ton. Absolutely. I might have missed a question up here. Let's see here. Absolutely. The Teen Titans book is amazing. And that's one that, like I said, I haven't seen a copy that nice in the wild for a long time. So I'm happy to have that one. And yes, you should get one of those. Absolutely. Let's see. All right. So I'm caught up in the chat. So just want to kind of talk about where the channel is going. So, before I took the break, I was doing some haul videos, but most of the stuff that I had been doing on the channel was doing New Comic Book Day, doing reviews, of new books that were coming out, being the Wednesday warrior that, like I used to be, and reviewing the comics that I read for the week. And I still love that, but I'm not going to be doing too much of that going forward. I'm going to become less of a Wednesday warrior. I'm going to be doing more hunting. And so I probably won't be putting out as many videos as I did in the past, when it comes to, putting out, I guess you can say, consistent content. So, I'll still get books on Wednesdays, but it's definitely not going to be anywhere near as much as I was doing before. And the reason for that is I love reading comics. Of course I do. But in the end, I end up with a lot of stuff that I just don't want. And I read it. It goes into a box, never read it again. And then, I'm left with a bunch of stuff that I really don't want. And I don't want to have to take the time to go and try to, sell it and grind it out on that. I would much rather take the money that I'm budgeting for my comics, still buy some of my favorites, but I could have bought a lot better books that I really wanted for my collection, or, doing the true type of grinding, which is getting stuff that, is good as far as price, so that I can start building up, to the bigger books that I want. And that's where my heart is really at. I got a file cabinet. I got one of those Han file cabinets, which can hold about 20 short boxes. I got it's sitting right inside of my closet, and it's going to be amazing. I'm going to have it wrapped, but that's going to be where my PC is at. And I'm looking forward to filling it with just the books that I want, and doing it. I don't know. I'm not going to be left with a bunch of stuff I don't want anymore. And if I do see books that people, say that are good, or I've stepped into it maybe a little bit, I'll probably catch a lot of stuff on trades, and still be doing reviews when that type of stuff comes along. So my collecting is going to change a little bit, and that'll be reflected on the channel. So I hope you guys, enjoy that. I love doing reviews. I'm also starting to read a number of stuff digitally. And so that's something I wasn't doing before. I was didn't like the whole digital, reading comics digitally, but I've actually, gotten quite used to, having the Marvel Unlimited app, and also having Hoopla, being able to step into books that I probably wouldn't buy, but have the opportunity to be able to read, and then finding some stuff later on that, yeah, man, I really like this. So I'm really getting into more of the digital stuff, and I'll probably do, reviews on some of the stuff that I've been reading. So I'm just going to, take it as it comes, and I'm just going to enjoy myself. But my collecting is definitely going to change to the point where I'm going to be working more on stuff that I really want. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, with holding down a full-time job, being a pastor, I just don't have the time And that it just I'm always in this place of trying to find the time to do everything. So I know some of you guys know what I'm talking about, and it's just one of those things that I definitely need to change. Let's see. Oh, okay. I know the movie that you're talking about. You're talking about Ricky-O. That is an amazing movie. I bought that and sent it to Robbie for him to check it out. And that movie is like one of the most, bombastic, funny, just over the top, outrageous kung fu movies. I mean, guts everywhere, heads flying off. I love Ricky-O, bro. that's a deep cut right there, man. That's pretty cool that you know that movie. Let's see here. To make sure I don't miss anything. Clayton J says my whole collection is in Han cabinet. So much easier. Absolutely. I love this. I can't wait to get it wrapped as well. Digital Bob. I'm not going that far, brother, but I'm definitely reading more stuff digitally, which I'm starting to get used to it a little bit more. And Woody said, "Oh, hey, Woody, man, thank you very much for the super chat. $10 from Woody, man. I appreciate that, bro. Again, every little bit helps, and you're so gracious. I appreciate that. And that's right. You got it, Ricky-O, man. It's awesome stuff." And he says, you can kind of gauge a Kung Fu movie fan if they know about Ricky-O. Absolutely. That's one of those movies that a lot of people don't know about. And so that's why I was like proud to hand Robbie his very first copy of Ricky-O. And as soon as he watched it, he's like, we're going to have to do a full movie night on this movie. So I'll be looking forward to that one coming up. But so that's kind of where I've been at, kind of where, I'm looking forward to, doing some things differently on the channel. I'll probably be doing more of like reviewing some of the TV shows and movies that are comic book centric. I'll be doing some of that stuff, and maybe, grabbing some people in the community and, having some interviews. And I know TM Nerdy does that. I love his show, and he interviews channels. But I may be doing just a little bit different, and asking questions that don't usually get asked. You usually hear all the stuff about how'd you get into collecting, and your mindset as a collector, and all those different things. But I kind of want to go a different direction and start to ask questions to help the community get to know our brothers and sisters out there a little bit better. And so I'm kind of looking forward to that too. We'll probably be doing maybe like once a month type of thing, but I'm really looking forward to that as well. So just I may need to get like a router booster for this side of the house, because the router is all the way over on the other side, and I've never had a problem with the connection so far. I'm hoping you guys can see me now, right? Because it looks like I'm back. I'm going to assume that I am. So, but speaking about the router, I was telling Bueller this yesterday. Normally, when I would do a video and I would edit it before, rendering it would take, I don't know, 35, sometimes 40 minutes. Like yesterday's video was about 5 gigs in size, and it rendered with the new laptop that I got. It rendered in I think I was done in like 7 minutes. And then the largest amount of time whenever you're doing any of these things is uploading the videos to YouTube. And sometimes that can take hours. The video that I dropped yesterday, it was fully uploaded within 15 minutes. It was amazing. Absolutely amazing. There we go. So let's see. Bueller says, Bob, do you think someday I could be a guest on your channel? You know what? Yeah, I think so. That'd be probably pretty cool. Actually, when you come back into town, I'm hoping we can do a coffee video from here. We can do Monday morning coffee and comics video from from the new Bob Cave, and we can have a reunion. That would be pretty cool. Let's see here. Biggie says, I like to see Bob get a DD1. Yeah, that's the next grail that I really want to work on. And then the one that is the ultimate grail, beyond that, I don't know if I'll ever be able to achieve it, but I am going to try. Before I die, I'm going to have my very own copy of Fantastic Four #5, first appearance of Doctor Doom. And I know I can do it. And so that's one of those that at some point, I'm going to have that puppy, and it'll take me a while, but I'm going to do it. If I have DD #1 and Fantastic Four #5, those would be my two ultimate grails, and got to do it. Got to get it done. Let's see here. Bueller says, you're going to have to take a number. That's right, Two Gun. I got people lining up. He says, I can do it. Absolutely. I know that I can. So anyway, guys, I really appreciate you guys showing up today. I just kind of wanted to let you guys know, why the break happened and why it was so long and kind of where I'm at right now. And, just give you a little update on what I'm thinking. And, like I said, I don't really do too much when it comes to toys, but I couldn't pass up this. And so that was like, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, like a month, 6 weeks. It was recently. Anyway, I'll be showing that off on my next video. I think you guys will enjoy it. But let's see here. Bueller says, did you see that in the new DD series, he has the mustard and ketchup costume on? Yeah. I think they're going to have a progression. Hey there, guys. Oh, looks like, let me remove that one. Hey there, guys. I think I'm just going to go ahead and wrap this up because my connection is just starting to crap out here. So you guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you showing up tonight. You guys, I love you very much. And I'm looking forward to this next season. But you guys, amazing stuff. Can't wait for all the great stuff that's going to happen. Stay tuned for the videos I'm going to be putting out, and the direction of the channel is just changing, you guys, and it's just really good to be back. So you guys, I'm going to go ahead and take off, and hopefully we'll get the bugs worked out when it comes to the live streams. But remember to support your local comic shop and Excelsior. You guys take care. Peace out. All right. Talk to you guys later.